What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me, my name is Selena. If you guys are wondering why I'm in the kitchen, it's because this is my mom's house and this is the best lighting that she has in the house. I'm here at my mom's for like a couple weeks while my car is getting fixed in the shop. Anywho, I am so excited for this video. I am doing an updated makeup routine. A lot of you guys were asking what concealer do I use because my under eye has been looking so bright, and to be honest, you guys, I've been using the same, sorry, that truck was so loud. I've been using the same concealer, just different hat. I did watch one of my fellow TikToker friends. I watched one of her updated makeup routine, or her get ready with me, and it gave me so many good tips, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. So while I'm getting ready, I am gonna be sharing with you guys a couple of losses that I went through in my life, how I got through them, what happened, and just, it's a lot. I hope I don't cry, but if I cry, it's okay, because crying is good, and that's healing, and who knows, maybe this could be a little healing session for moi. Anywho, let's get started. I am on a limited time. My daughter's stuck in the room with my brother, so I need to hurry up. First off, this is a new primer that I'm using. It is the NYX, the Marshmallow Primer. This works way better than the moisturizer I was using. So quick story time of my life. I never really understood or really experienced what death was, or how death can affect a person, how losing someone can affect a person. I've seen close people to me lose someone, and I would get extremely sad for those people. The first person that I lost in my life was my uncle. A very tragic car accident. I just remember going to his funeral and just looking at my aunt and my cousins, and I'm just like, wow, I can't imagine how she feels or how the girls feel, because now my cousins don't have a dad. You know, I was still young. I think probably, I don't remember, this was like 2015, around that time. Forgive me, I don't really remember. I was still not mature and couldn't really grasp life yet, you know. But I just remember, like, wow, like, just so sad. It was so sad when I would look at them and I'm like, what's gonna happen, you know? Like, I just felt so sad for them, because now my cousins are not gonna have a dad, and every time I would go around them, I would be like, dude, I wonder how they feel. Like, you know, I would just hurt for them, okay? And then a couple of months after, I lost my nephew. He was a year and 2 months, I believe. Okay, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow and the Duo Brush Pen. Just watch as I go, okay? I lost my nephew, and then that like still hit me, but didn't really hit me. It was really sad. Again, I was like looking at my sister, like, I can't imagine how she felt. I didn't even know what to say to her. I was just like, what the heck is going on? Why is this happening? My nephew's gone. It was just really sad. A very tragic thing that happened to my family. Just like, wow, you know. And I just look at my niece to this day, and it just hurts me to see her, you know, and I'm just praying for her every day. I'm praying for my sister every day, because I cannot imagine what it feels like to lose my baby. So, man, that's deep, man. And this was the same year that my uncle passed away. So then I keep going with my life, you know. Death is still like scary, but like not too scary in my eyes. When I lost my daughter's dad, let me just share what happened, okay? So 2019 comes, and me and my daughter's dad, we did not, oh, there's a paletero man, but let's let him walk through real quick so we don't hear him in the video. As I was saying, me and my daughter's dad, we didn't have a perfect relationship. He was in and out of jail, but he was a very, very loving father. I personally didn't know, really didn't know this other life he lived. The only thing that I would see of him is his fatherly instincts. Even before that, I would just see the funny side of him, you know. He would always like tell me like I'm gonna die by a bullet. And you know, he was in the gang related community, and he would just share stories with me about the people he lost. Okay, this is the Radiant Creamy NARS concealer, and this is in the color medium 1.5. You know, I didn't know that he was grieving. I didn't know what grieving was, okay? But I just remember he would share stories with me about his brothers that passed away, and he would cry while he would tell me these things, and I was just kind of there. Like, I felt just bad, like I never seen him cry, and he would cry. I wouldn't like when he would be out. I wouldn't like when he would do certain things that wouldn't require him to be home, you know. And that's where we would struggle a lot in our relationship, because I'm like, bro, this guy just likes to be out a lot, you know, it's not safe. I would go through really crazy things with him. I lived a really crazy lifestyle with him. That's when I was dancing, just living a different life than what I was brought up into. My parents would like see this stuff, and they're like, Selena, why are you surrounding yourself by these people? I'm like, bruh, like, stop judging, you know, like, leave me alone, like, let me live my life or whatever. I don't know why I'm sharing this entire story of my daughter's dad. I wanted to share about grieving, but I'm just gonna keep going anyway. So one night, November 29, I remember going to work. You know when you just know a phase of your life is just over? Like, you know when you just feel like this is not gonna last. Okay, I'm going in with the Hoola little bronze. I don't know if this has a color, but it's like this color, and I'm just gonna use this to like kind of contour my eyes. Okay, so I was sitting at work in this club, and I was like, dude, something just doesn't feel right. I felt so off that night. Okay, wait, let me back it up. Him and I were going through major deep issues. Like, we were going through crazy issues, you guys, like crazy issues. Okay, I told him, you know what, I'm not agreeing with whatever you got going on. Like, you need to leave the house. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the lying. I'm just sick of these problems. Like, you need to go. So he left, and it was like within 2 weeks. Okay, it was within those 2 weeks he wasn't at my house. Like, he moved out. Okay, I'm going in with the tattoo liner by Kat Von D. Let me do this real quick. Okay, sorry guys, I had to do that part off camera because I'm doing a TikTok and I didn't want to get confused. But I'm using a Glamnetic liner, and then I'm gonna place this lash strip on that my friend made for me. She's also in my TikTok video. But let me get back into what I was saying. I had already moved on with my life or whatever, and I always just felt still like so alone, you know. Lashes fire. So I remember I was sitting there at my job feeling so weird. I'm like, something is coming to an end. I don't know what's going on with my life right now. And I remember I got so drunk that night that was the first time ever I didn't even drive home. I left my car at the parking lot, and then I slept over at my friend's house. And then I remember never getting a text back from Lavleia's dad. This is the NARS Valerius, I guess, medium 1.5. It's a new foundation. So I never got a text back from him. I never got anything from him, like no call, nothing. And I was like, this is really weird, okay? And at this time, it was like later in the morning. I was like, he didn't text me, nothing. I'm like, this is so weird. And I just texted him, and I just completely went off. I'm like, you're so weird. Why didn't you message me back? Because, you know, I had a very toxic relationship with him, you guys. And I was just like, why didn't he text back? Not even nothing. How his daughter is, nothing. And I deleted our message thread out of anger. And I was like, screw this guy. And then I go on Instagram, and then I get the most terrifying message from his niece. This is a very important part of taking off my makeup, because then the foundation looks very gross. So she messages me, and she's like, Selena, did you hear about what happened to Uncle Chris? And I was like, what is this girl? I'm like, what? She's like, he's in the hospital, he got shot. I was like, what? Like, I was just panicking, you guys. I was like, what? Like, what? What is going on? What is going on? And I remember calling his friends. No one was answering, and then one of his friends answered, and I'm like, yo, we need to go to the hospital. So I call his sister. We're on our way to the hospital, and then she's just like, Selena, he didn't make it. And I was just like I froze. No tears. I was just in shock. Like, what? Like, what? I was in shock, okay? In shock, you guys. Like, no tears. I just remember in the car telling his friend, like, just don't drive. He's gone. His friend's head just went down, and my friend was in the car, and she was just, you know, she's like, what? And at that point, my mind, like, I just went into a different place of just shock. And I just remember going to his mom's, and everything was moving so fast. Everything was moving so fast. Everything, I can say that 100 times. Everything was moving so fast, you guys. I was like, just, okay. Like, my stomach just went into a knot. I was here, but I wasn't here. My daughter's dad is gone. My daughter's dad is gone. I don't remember what I was thinking, because I wasn't even here to tell you guys what I was thinking. I just remember being with my friends, and that night I didn't go to sleep. I was just trying to do other things. I couldn't sleep until like 5 in the morning. I fell asleep. And then the next day comes, and that's when things started hitting me. The next day, I remember people were coming over, and I would just be like, you guys are not really feeling what I feel. I remember I would just be going in my room and just screaming in the pillow, and just in disbelief of what was going on, or why is this happening to me, or is this real? I couldn't even be around my daughter for like probably a whole month. I couldn't even be around her because I was just going through it really bad. And I'm so blessed for my mom, because she was there for me. She was taking care of my daughter while I was just going through this process of grieving, or just going through this process of healing, okay? Of healing. You're healing. When you go through something traumatic, you are healing. Yes, it's sad, it's painful, but it's like when you get a cut and it's just an open wound. But no matter what, after that cut, the healing process starts. And sorry guys, I really didn't want to cry, but I'm like reliving this. It was like a month straight of just me being so lost. I wasn't into church. I remember my uncle was trying to reach out multiple times, and I was just shutting people out left and right. I had met a grieving counselor. She was amazing. I didn't really meet up with her probably till months later. I just remember just going through this alone. There was a lot of commotion going on with the funeral. He had a lot of people that loved him, a lot of people that just wanted to be a part of everything, and there was a lot of pain that I was still going through with all that. It was such a crazy month. I felt like I was so hurt with the death then I was so hurt with other things that were going on with the funeral, and I built anger. I was angry. I was very angry towards people, towards all his people, towards everything. And if you're one of those people and you're watching, I just want to say that I love you guys. What I was going through was something that you wouldn't understand because it's not your daughter's father, okay? And I was going through a lot of pain, and now I apologize if I ever hurt your guys' feelings. It was never nothing personal. I shouldn't be holding these grudges. It's not of God, and I should reach out to you guys no matter what. But anyway, that's something personal. This is a therapy session, you guys. Woo! Okay, so I'm still going through this process, and I'm here to share my experience with you guys. Me building all that anger, I like to do things quickly, just get over things. So Trinity's dad came down, and I felt like I was living a different life with him. I was getting very hurtful comments, very hurtful things online because I got with Trinity's dad so fast, and I kind of just ignored everyone because I was like, where were you guys when I was going through this? But I shouldn't have done that, and I'm still learning about myself. So, you know, I just kind of went away from everything to try to ignore the pain. But then I got pregnant with my second baby now. There was no way I can hide the pain. So I got into grieving counseling, and shout out to Bev. She is a member of our church. She shared experiences with me, and she is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady. She deals with victims of crime, so if you lost someone to crime, hit me up. I can give you some resources. My uncle, he's also amazing. He works with a lot of people that are gang related, and he can get you guys some help if you guys need help. He's good with services if you guys lost someone. And you know, church is for the hurt. Church is for the hurt, and we got you guys. We got you guys. Anywho, let me keep going. So God wants you to completely heal, and I feel like God wants you to come to him. I was going different directions to try to heal, and it wasn't working for me, okay? I remember one time I went to church. I was pregnant, I don't remember, but my uncle was doing a preaching because someone else lost someone. And these words helped me so much when he said that God is a father to the fatherless. And that gave me so much strength. And that made me feel okay for Lovelea, because I'm like, she doesn't have a dad. Those words helped me so much, you guys. I'm so grateful that I was there for that preaching. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with Born This Way vanilla and put this under my eyes, even though it's kind of wet. He was sharing those with the church. I was still going to counseling, and you know, still throughout my life, I'm still going through this healing process. And there's times when I will completely break down looking at pictures and just grieving, because it's not so much that he's gone now that hurts me. What hurts me is that my daughter's dad, you know. But God has been giving me strength. When I share these things with other people, people just keep telling me that God is here, and they're completely right. They're completely right. God is here, and God is a father to the fatherless. My daughter is so smart, like beyond smart, and I'm just like, I did that. Okay, and God did that. You know, God is always here protecting us every day. He's protecting me and my girls every day. I'm still learning on how to grieve. I'm still learning on healing, and I did look up some scriptures that I want to share with you guys about grieving. There's some really good ones. Let me see. It's Psalms 34:18. It said, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." You know, whenever people pass away, where do people go? You know, and they go to church. They go to church. God is here to restore. God is here to heal. And I'm a true believer of that. And I'm still praying that God gives me strength for my girls. If you're going through a loss, just know that you're not alone. and Jesus loves you and he's here to take that loneliness away. I also just lost my grandma. What hurts me is seeing my mom go through this pain. I'm using the Hoola palette again, and I'm using this to contour my face, and it hurts me to see my mom because I know she's hurting. But the thing that gives me strength with her is, okay, one day I'm gonna lose my mom, but I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna say, if my mom could do it, I could do it. And when I look at my aunt now, I'm just like, wow, you know, she gives me so much encouragement by not even saying anything, but just by her actions and how she's living. And I'm just like, okay, if someone else can go through it, you can do it. And I think talking to people is really good. Sorry, I'm just contouring my nose with the little Hoola palette again. Whenever I think of people, this is deep for me. I'm just like, man, death used to scare me so much. I used to not like thinking about death because I'm like, oh my gosh, where do we go? I always was taught heaven and hell. I'm like, how do I know if I'm gonna go to heaven? How do I know anything right now? Okay, now I'm using this milk. I don't know if it's lipstick or what. And I just put a ball of it on my nose and right here for blush. And I learned this tip from Arlie. Like that. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, how I used to be scared of death because I'm like, dude, all these people are dying. My daughter's dad just passed away. Man, death is real. After he passed away, I was like, bro, death is real. That's when it hit me. Oh my gosh, death is real. Everyone is going to die. It's inevitable. Everyone is going to die. After him dying, I was just, okay, now I'm using the Orgasm X from NARS, and I'm just going over that blush. I used to be so scared of death. I remember I would be high and I would be thinking about death, and I would have to quickly think about something else because I would freak myself out, especially growing up in a Christian church, because God is gonna judge us one day, right? Okay, now this is the key. You're gonna go back over your concealer for that bright under eye. Okay, I'm so glad now that I'm saved because I am not scared to die anymore. I feel so free. I feel so good in my walk with God that I am not scared of death. Okay, but look at that bright under eye. Now I'm just gonna pat the powder all into my skin. I feel so right with God that I'm like, Jesus, take me now. Okay, no, but like for real, like I feel good now. I feel very calm. I feel at ease. I'm trying to follow the Bible as much as I can because in my beliefs, we're gonna get judged one day. I'm just using the setting powder and I sprayed it on the tip of my brush so I can get some of this highlight. Okay. And I put some right here. I feel so good that I'm not scared of death anymore. I'm constantly praying that he protects us and guides us. It's a scary world, what's happening, what happened in Texas. I hurt for them, but we're gonna be one with the Lord. And I'm praying, if you guys are hurting, just know that you're not alone. God is here. I know it hurts. I've been there. I know it hurts, but you're healing. Let me spray some of this. I hope this video just helps you guys. I don't want you guys to feel like it's the end of the world for you. You know, there's a lot of people that have lost somebody. I went to an outreach on Sunday with my church. We went up to this boy randomly and we're like, if you can ask God for anything right now, what would it be? And he just started breaking down crying and he said, I just want my brother to be back. He shared the story that his brother passed away, and I just shared my story like, look, my daughter's dad passed away and you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. Just come to God and God will handle it all. You know, just give it to God. All that weight that you guys are carrying, just give it to God. Okay guys, I'm using the Jumbo NYX. I hope I touched some of your guys' heart. I don't know if this video makes any type of sense. I didn't even know I was gonna be sharing the story of what happened to my daughter's dad, but I just want to let you guys know that I've experienced pain. I've experienced a shock. I experienced trauma, and I'm still here. I've tried every other outlet and nothing has helped. I'm still currently in the process. I just know that God is here for me and God is gonna help me. and he's gonna remind me that everything is okay. All I do is keep praying whenever I feel lost or confused. I just pray. That's all. I literally just pray. Okay, now I'm gonna use this Line Express Maybelline and outline my lips. Oh wait, I'm doing a TikTok. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm trying to hurry up because my baby needs my attention. I just used this Line Express to outline my lines. It's by Maybelline. And then I use this Classy Lace Rogue Artist, I don't even know what, to the inside. And then I'm gonna go get dressed for my TikToks, and then I'm gonna come back and then close out this video. Okay, I'll be right back. My kids are officially awake and I'm about to go do some TikToks, but I hope this video helped you guys. I'm still going through my grieving. I just gave you guys a little tips, and I just want to let you guys know that you are not alone and I love you. If you ever need advice or help, or you want some more motivational scriptures or something, just DM me, okay? Do not forget to subscribe. Oh yeah, I'm doing a 10K giveaway, you guys. I'm gonna be giving away some gift cards, a little Hello Kitty plush, and some other little goodies in a little box. I'm gonna pick a random subscriber on a little raffle, so do not forget to subscribe, okay? I need to hurry up. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love and support on my new journey, and just stick around for more content, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you, okay?